Hello there. Who are you? Wild, witchy, whatever you
Wild
are.
ones.
Wild ones, that's
We
it.
went over this already.
I can't remember, you know that.
Do you want to tell them what we're talking about while we're at it?
Stuff and things and stuff.
Day 11,
Yes.
October 29th.
Let's see here. Have you ever had a paranormal encounter or experienced something unexplainable?
So, we have quite a few stories to share with you. Why don't you start off this time?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I
you.
see. Putting all the pressure on me.
Guest star, Mr. Wild Witch, my husband.
I told you I'd be back, much to... I bet none of you wanted me.
Hey, you're fun.
Alright, let's see here. Back in the day... no. Back when I lived with my parents, at least 2 or 3 times a week, as I'm going to sleep, as I'm laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, I don't know if it was auditory hallucinations right before sleep or whatever, or I'm going insane, but every now and then I would just hear a little girl's voice. She sounded like she wasn't even like 4 or 5, but just saying hi, or hello, or hey, listen, you know. And I got so used to it to the point where I was just talking back saying, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep.
Would she leave you alone?
For a few days.
Oh.
Yeah, for a few days.
It would kick back up.
It would kick back up again. But then I started hearing like an older woman's voice saying the same thing. And then a grown man's voice saying the same things.
You had a whole family.
I had a whole family saying hi as I'm trying to get to sleep for whatever I was doing the next day. So, but one of the times one night I spent the night over at her place. And the next night when I came back and went to bed at my parents' house again, I heard "Where'd you go?" or "Where were you?" Apparently I displeased the spirits of my room.
I think they just wanted to know where you went, honestly.
Well, I told them, I said I was at my girlfriend's house. And to deal with it. So, yeah.
So, I remember him telling me about this, and a few times when we stayed over at his parents', like, I could feel like I was being watched. I never exactly heard the voices that he was hearing, but, like, I did feel, like, a presence there. And it wasn't, like, a bad one. It's just like they're hanging out, you know, just hanging around.
Yep.
They weren't really causing anything crazy. But, yeah, that was really interesting.
They liked to do that whenever I was, like, up at 3 in the morning playing games with my headphones on.
Oh.
I'd still hear it through my headphones.
You told me that you heard your name whispered a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Right in your ear.
Right in my ear. And I had my headphones on, like, noise-canceling gamer nerd headphones. And I hear my name, clear as day, being said in, like, my left ear.
Now, I want to know, was this always in one specific ear? Was it in both? Like, how would that happen?
Either.
Either. Have you heard that since living here?
No.
No.
I don't think they followed me. But now they have to deal with my mom's sewing room because that was my room. And now it's my mom's sewing room that she never uses.
And you were the only one that ever heard this?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The atheist here in spirits. Let's go.
You may not believe in any sort of deity figure, but you definitely believe in, like, the unseen.
Oh, yeah.
The other world
I may not be a
situation.
god or goddess believing man, but I am all for spiritual who's or what's it's.
That's interesting. So I'll share one of my many stories, because trust me, I have a lot, and I could have video content for days about all these.
You can ramble.
So, yeah, one of the houses that I lived in was an old coal miner house. It was from the 1800s. It was like, it was really small, really, like, thin, like, what do they call them, cookie cutter houses almost?
Basically, yeah.
It was, a tiny house. But, I mean, I'm sure it had a few families in there, and whatever. But, I know people have died in there, but, like, I'm not sure about this situation. I remember laying in bed, just relaxing, watching TV, whatever, and I see against like the bathroom door. This house had a Jack and Jill bathroom, and I don't know why that's relevant, but anyway, like the bathroom door connected to my room, and it was this child with long stringy hair, like it was a silhouette shadow flat up against the bathroom door and a little bit of the wall and stuff. She was rocking back and forth in the fetal position. This okay.
Sorry.
This freaked the hell out of me, and I'm just like, oh hell no, like you need to move on, find a light, get out, like you gotta go. Like, I was respectful but commanding because you have to be with this sort of thing. I'm just like, okay, it's time to leave. The lights are flickering, and I'm like, I have the goosebumps, I'm shaking. Oh, no, no. I did not like that. So there's other stories of that house that I'll share some other point, but I remember we were in the room and we heard that loud whistle. That... And we didn't know where that came from.
Yeah.
But we want to share a story about when the bed got delivered here, and we were staying the night, you know, because it was coming early morning the next day. And I was in the guest room, which is now my witchy room, and
I was sleeping in the den, which is now my nerd office cave. And we were just sleeping, and
well, I wasn't sleeping because I wasn't used to this house.
That's true.
I wasn't used to the radiator clicking and clacking, and that made me it made me nervous. Like, what are these weird sounds? Like, we have this like baseboard radiator and it clicks and stuff, and like I can't sleep with all this clicking, but I'm laying there just trying to drift off.
Meanwhile, I'm passed out in the office. I'm asleep.
Meanwhile, there is a windstorm going on outside.
And the doorbell just went off for some reason. No idea why. The doorbell just decided to go off at like 3 in the morning. And I heard very hurriedly running steps from the bedroom to the den where I was.
I never ran so fast in the dark in my life. I booked it. Like, no, that was scary.
So you ended up taking the bed, and I either slept on in the chair or just on the floor. I don't remember.
That doorbell was disconnected. It was disconnected.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
It was not functioning at that point in time.
No.
So, explain that?
No idea.
Maybe, I don't know, like, we tried to figure it out, like, is a wire, you know, loose? No. It was not connected. It works now. It functions now.
Yeah,
but
it's perfectly
back then,
fine now, but back then, no. We have no idea what made it decide to go off at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that was something.
Gave the poor girl a heart attack.
Oh, what a night that was. Like, first night sleeping here. And that happens. And that same year, in the summertime, we were sleeping in the bedroom. And do you remember what happened? The smoke detectors?
Oh yeah, the smoke detectors just randomly started going off?
Uh-huh.
No smoke.
No smoke, nothing.
And it was a straight up smoke detector. It wasn't a combination smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. It's straight up smoke detector. It just went off for whatever reason.
Right.
I don't know. The battery wasn't low, so.
That happened like twice this year. Or not this year, but like that
the
year.
year we moved in.
That year, yeah. So that was something. Those are just some of our stories. Trust me, there's plenty more where that came from, aren't there? So plenty of content for another time. Have you ever experienced something unexplainable, unseen, or paranormal? If you have, share them down below in the comments. I can't wait to read about them. And if you had a favorite story that we shared, which one did you like the most? Let us know. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 12. We're doing
Day 12. Reflect on your harvest. What lessons, skills, or experiences have you reaped?
So, yeah, that's tomorrow. I can't wait to see you then. And I can't wait to see your videos for Day 11's prompt for the 13 Nights of Samhain. So until next time, wild ones.
Stay wild and whimsical. I demand it. So does she.
Oh, hi,
and
Lily. Are you making a guest appearance?
Oof.
Huh? Say hi.
Lily demands you be wild and whimsical. If you do not, you will disappoint Lily. And you don't want to disappoint Lily. Not
the Lily.
Because then Nova will find you. As she's over there
chewing on a bone.
Chewing on something.
Chewing on something. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye. Till next time. Yay. How do you think we did, Lil? How do you think we did?